I agree.
Little chaotic there.
Yeah, it is. So I actually don't know who is going to be up next.
It
Or
looks
if
like
there
we
is-
have Germany coming on the field, and that would be exciting to
that's
watch because they have
true.
some very experienced players on their team.
Including one of my teammates, once again.
You have a lot of teammates.
Yeah, I have a lot of teammates from all over the world. Oh, well, not all over the world, but from all over Europe. A couple of Swedes, a couple of Norwegians, me from Denmark, a couple from UK, and then, one from Germany. I know I remember her saying they had to play against Indonesia and Singapore today, so I think by the red of it, it's Indonesia, yeah.
Great. So it looks like we're going to have Germany versus Indonesia. Now,
Let's
I don't know
see.
much about the Indonesian players, but I'm just going to go ahead and give Germany the advantage here. I know a lot of those players from the Millennium events over in Europe, and they're very experienced. They give American teams a run for their money,
Definitely.
and I think they'll be able to pull it out here.
Let's see. I saw Karen was out there. Then there is Jacob on the left with the red headband. You got Eric coming in there, and then Juno's in the middle. I think the last one's called Marcel. So let's see what they can do.
And they go 3 snake side. That's a little unorthodox. They must feel that they're a really dominant snake side team, but a great job pushing it into that Dorito as well.
I think we figured out among us that snake corner is a really nice bunker, and you can do a lot of damage over there and do a lot of wraps that will able to make your inside player move into the snake.
Professional decoys in the snake corner.
That's Eric in the Dorito too, I see there.
Yeah, that was a great move from the inside. That's a combination of plays with the Dorito one shooting inside of that tower who they just shot. He's able to put that person in and allow Eric to come underneath him, which really allows him to make it safely.
So I actually didn't see any Germans walk off that, so I will imagine it's still 5-on-3 for them in favor of Germany.
Yep. And I actually don't hear their coach, so it's up to the players on the field to kind of figure this out.
Yeah.
But they currently own that Dorito side. I believe they're up 3
one
bodies.
More guys leaving from Indonesia, so that will make only 2 left. As you see, Yunus come charging up through the middle on their side of the field, going to get the last.
You do not want to be that last guy.
Not when Yunus is coming in. It's a good job by him. Oh, the whole team, of course, because as you just say, you don't win games alone.
Absolutely.
But, him taking charge while his back players were still having the corners and the sides, the tape lines, controlling that last player, so he's able to go in through the middle and do the cowboy, as we call it.
The cowboy, the run through. So that's smart, methodical play that you just saw Germany do. They worked together. They got 2 guys wide on either side of the field, and they allowed that push to come through the one person that no one was shooting at, and that was the guy in the center. And that's how you close a game. Booyah.
So totally textbook paintball right there by Germany. So let's see if they're able to keep that going.
Yeah.
1-0 for Germany.
If they continue to push that snake side, it's really an opportunity for Indonesia to shoot someone off the break. By adjusting one of their break shooting guns over to that snake side, the snake corner is actually fairly difficult to make. And when you have one person shooting that's a runner like that, you're bound to miss. With it being dark and you shoot a paintball, it drops off.
Yeah.
It's difficult to figure out that distance to hit that person.
Yeah.
So if you really want to hit them, you put 2 or 3 people shooting that same area, so that there's just an onslaught of paint, and hope you get that kill.
Well, I don't hope they get that kill because that's my teammate. If they go there again, I think they're bound to say, well, we keep going until we don't make it, and then we adjust.
Absolutely. Make them adjust to your game.
Exactly.
That's how you set the tempo, and that's how you win.
Because if you make that 2 times in a row, they're bound to set 2 or 3 guns on you, and then that's when you go short and make them waste their 2 guns, really.
Absolutely.
So Karen is back out there, heading back out there, so let's see if she... for sure is going to the snake side again. That's her spot.
I'm not sure how many people are on Germany's roster, but they're turning around those same players, so it looks like they want to get those lead. Yeah, so we're playing the same guys. They're really looking for the win. Great job by Germany, making an adjustment, going 3 to the Dorito side, keeping Indonesia on their toes.
Yeah, making it into the insert bunk on the Dorito side and the Aztec, but he gets shot now off the break. So Indonesia were able to, they lose a player as well. Would that be a penalty? Took him a while. Yeah, that's a penalty.
Yeah, a mistake by Indonesia. They were up a body, and one person decided to take the game into his own hands, and he ended up with a penalty.
So all of a sudden they're down on bodies. That's sad. And then again, you see Yunus up there at the center, big center A.
Now Germany making a hard push through the center and the Dorito side, and it looks like they're just going to close this one out smart again with only 2 players live for Indonesia.
That is going to be, getting left alone in that little A is not fun.
And
Oh,
here
he
comes
didn't know.
Germany.
Oh, pushing into snake. Oh.
Ah, you do not want to be that guy in Indonesia right now. You've now been bunkered twice.
I think Eric maybe thought he overshot him a little, so Eric shot him in the back.
That's how you save yourself. You shoot your own teammate if you need to.
Shoot your own team.
Anything to win.
But hey, they got the point. That's some really strong points from Germany now, 2 times in a row, and they are, 3 alive?
Absolutely. Now, this is when Indonesia really needs to start thinking about, adjusting their game plan, starting to get aggressive or move some of those break shooting guns like we talked about, because clearly whatever they're doing right now just isn't the answer for Germany.
No. I mean, they were able to get that 1G after 10 seconds or something, the guy moving into the Aztec, but besides that, they really didn't have that much going for them.
That's true. That actually shows you how important it is to pay attention, to avoid those penalties. I don't want to say you cheated on purpose, but a penalty can come from anything, and just being aware of if you get shot or if a ball does hit your pack or anything like that, because that penalty changed the game.
Yeah, totally. You can be winning, and in a split second, bad decision, or that will change the game, and you'll all of a sudden be losing instead. We had a couple of that over the years.
Ooh, yeah. Haven't we all?
Haven't we all?
We do our best to avoid them.
So, changing sides now after the 2 points. Let's see if it'll keep the game running.
Yeah, it looks like Indonesia's turning around those same players as well. So, with the same, 7 or 8 people on a roster, it looks like they're confident in these 5 to turn this game around. We'll see if they can do it.
Yeah, let's see. Looks like actually the same 5 again for Germany.
These teams are here to win. We're all about the win.
Oh, it looks like Eric is not going back on the field, so let's use the 5th player. Unless they are only... Why would they be starting short? I don't know. They wouldn't.
As long as they receive that point, it wouldn't be from a penalty, so it could just be a mistake if someone does not know that they're supposed to be on the field.
He's just taking his time. Now he's coming.
He's a big guy. He moves slow. Let him be.
He's got long legs. It only takes him half the steps to get down in the other end. Okay, maybe a little shorter time. He did a Jerry. That's because he's wearing his name. Did you know that on his back?
I did see that. A little
that's for you, Jerry.
honor to one of our friends who couldn't be here with us.
Yeah. That's definitely Jerry. We love you, Jerry, but this stresses your teammates out. So let's see Karen again in that inside bunker, snake corner, making it both corners. Germany make it out alive.
And keeping them guessing. Germany's back to the 3 players to that snake side, pushing that corner. But Indonesia just losing those inside players. They're now down 3 players. And to lose players that quickly with no penalties, that just means you're losing your gunfights, just like we saw in the New Zealand match.
So really charging through on the Dorito side here is Jake from Germany. Just taking out the last 2 players, I think. No, they're leaving him in.
Just one, it sounded like he got shot right when he passed that 50 bunker.
So let's
with
see.
Indonesia with 1 player
Sounds
alive.
Like they have Snake 1 as well, but they're not hearing Ellie. I heard her screaming Snake 1, but maybe no one left. Wow, so only about 3 minutes and 15 seconds played, and we already played 3 points.
Yeah, Germany's been doing a great job closing games. As soon as they hit 1 or 2 players, especially those inside players, those are the people stopping the aggression, stopping those outside bunkers, those outside moves. So when those 2 die, it has to be a really quick adjustment on Indonesia's part.
It does.
And they're just not able to do it as of now.
No, definitely.
So great job by Germany on really capitalizing on the kills that they are getting early in the game.
There's a reason we call her Killer Karin.
Man, everyone wants a nickname like that.
Not taking it away from any of the other Germans. They are really playing well, but I know that Karen look forward to playing the national games a lot, because there's not a lot of girls that actually gets to play on the national squad.
Yeah, it's great to see.
Because it's mainly men, of course. So back home in Europe, we would be allowed to play on the ladies' national team.
See, that's great. I don't even think we have a national event like that.
No.
So we'll have to start one up in the U.S.
Yeah, you could do like a state championship instead. It would be sort of like the European Union. So 1 team from each state, and you battle it out for the big world USA championship or something like that.
All right, so I really want to see Indonesia pull it back, win one of these points. It's terrible to see a team go out 4-0. Props to Germany, but as Indonesia, you want to get your hopes up, figure out a game plan that's working so you can prepare for any other matches you have coming up.
And once again, the same 5 people walking on the field for Germany.
Germany just not letting up.
A little
just
hugging
turning
it
around
out there.
those 5 players.
Yeah, I think I see a couple of changes. I don't recognize a white goggle. I don't think we saw the white goggle yet. So some new people from Indonesia getting a spin. Let's see if they can do something. He's definitely going somewhere. White goggle is going somewhere. Far. Okay. So Germany making the same move into that Aztec, but this time he makes it out alive.
Yeah, a bit of a conservative breakout. You know, we've seen Germany push both outside corners a lot, and they pulled the bodies inside. You know, really just trying to close this game smart, hold on to their 4-0 as long as they pull out this match.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about going into that Aztec is probably that he can still control the Dorito side, so you won't force your tall cake or your Maya to turn around and shoot Dorito side, but they can actually still be in an attacking position.
Penalties by Indonesia.
No. A big penalty.
So that is a major penalty, meaning that one person made a huge mistake, whatever it may have been, and they pull you and 2 of your ties in one fatal swoop. It's not looking.
You really need to make sure that whatever you do, don't get your teammates pulled. At least give them a chance to get the point still. Just walk off.
Absolutely. So again, great game by Germany.
Yeah. Strong performance. 4-0.